Hello YouTube. Anyways, this is Tim, Canadian comic hunter. Yeah, so this is the first video where I'm actually talking. It's kind of weird talking to myself, but anyways, here it goes. Anyways, so first few books I'm going to show is the Mighty Thor 385. It's a pretty classic cover of Thor fighting Hulk. It's good for their Ragnarok movie that's coming out, so might be something you guys can look for if it's anywhere. I was able to find it pretty cheap, like $4, so to pick it up, didn't leave it. It's got a little bit of a blue line on the side here. Not a really pristine copy, but it's like it's pretty decent. It's solid, anyways. Presents well. Okay, so next book was Captain America and the Falcon 181, not 180, which would have been I guess the Nomad book that everybody seems to be showing in different videos. This particular one is with the new Captain America. I can't remember his name, anyways. Steve Rogers, I guess, is on the side here, and the new one is I don't know what his name is, anyways. So then I picked up Black Panther 52. Just thought it was really cool. Different kind of thing with fighting the Klan. Thought it was neat, really cool cover. No reason really why I picked it up. Just again, I sometimes try to pick up these Bronze Age books. They're pretty cheap, $2-3, and I'm pretty happy when I get these. So there's another Black Panther, number 5. Again, I don't know if any of these are keys. I'm not quite sure. I just like a lot of Jack Kirby's artwork. So whenever I get a chance, I try to pick it up. Amazing. The Avengers. Spider-Man joins the Avengers. I just really like this cover. I think I bought it too many times already. It's not worth anything. Just really cool cover. Spider-Man's just chilling there with different Avengers. Just really liked it. Anyways, newsstand. It's always a bonus. Okay, so the next book I'm showing off books, I guess, are a bit of Fantastic Four. Again, don't know if any of these are keys, just really enjoyed the covers. Again, I'm a cover collector, not really a key collector. I know some keys, but I just, if I really like a cover, I kind of enjoy the artist, I'll pick it up. Some of these are newsstand copies, which are pretty cool, so didn't pay very much for most of these comics. Anywhere between $2 and $3, you know. So Fantastic Four, $2.92, Hitler cover. It was pretty cool. Just very enjoyed that very much. Had to pick this up. It was Fantastic Four, $2.91, cover swipe of Superman, iconic Superman cover of Action Comics. So the incredible She-Hulk doing her thing. Fantastic Four 246. One of my favorite villains are Doom, so if I see a Doom cover, I definitely pick it up. So really cool Fantastic Four. I've been trying to collect a lot of Fantastic Four just for specs reasons, hoping that Marvel repicks up the original family and does something with it besides Fox destroying it. So anyways, another Fantastic Four, just another really cool Doom cover. And just enjoyed this team when they had She-Hulk and part of the team. Oh yeah, here was another book. I didn't spend very much on this. This was actually a $20 book, flea market purchase. The guy had actually picked up, I think it was Amazing Spider-Man number 8 during some sort of, like, he had bought a whole bunch of books off another person. I just showed up, basically saw this book and bargained him down to, I think it was like $15, $20 at the time. So I think I said it was a second printing. I don't know if it is. It might be. I'm not sure. I didn't check it out. It's better than, I have 2 copies of this. This is definitely a better upgrade from the original copy that I actually had. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 344. A lot of these books I know most people have seen, so it's just, this is first Cassidy, you know, this would be the Carnage the guy who plays Carnage in the comics. Really enjoy the old artwork, you know, from these Amazing Spider-Mans during this time period. So try to pick these up too. This one I got at a convention about a month ago for about 12 bucks. So wasn't gonna leave it there. It's pretty dinged up, like the sides are all damaged. It's not well positioned. It's not a super clean copy, but you know, I'm happy with it because I don't flip my books. So Secret Invasion's coming out. This book I found for $1. Wasn't gonna leave it. Again, second printing variant, Secret Invasion #1. Probably not worth anything. Just again, just picked it up because you know they talked about the Captain Marvel movie having to do with Secret Invasion. It's probably going to do more with some of the older books from the Captain Marvel original Captain Marvel. Anyways, just picked it up. Thought it was kind of cool cover. Spider-Gwen #0. Again, $1 book. Just dollar bin searching. Don't know much about it. Just really enjoyed the cover. Jason Latour, really dig his stories and his art, whatever. It's just like very into Jason Latour. So, anyways, Infinity War seems to be like anytime that a movie has a title in it, these books go skyrocketing. I don't understand it. There's so many of these books printed, but for some reason you can get them pretty good price on eBay. So if you can find this book in the wild, you know, pretty cheap, just pick it up. I paid a dollar for this one. I also picked another copy up off another LCS for $2. So Demon Knight. Again, really enjoy Jack Kirby. Wanted to give this a read just to check it out. Demon Knight seems to be like there's a low print run on a lot of these. The series didn't do very well, I guess, when it came out with the New 52, but read through this copy, really enjoyed it, thought it's pretty good. I think it's a Tony Daniels cover, so it's pretty cool. Really enjoy the flames and stuff and the sword. Etrigan the Demon, one of my favorite characters of all time, you know, so I have his original to the Demon one, so. Batman, Son of the Demon. Pick this up for $2. Don't know much about it. Just know it's probably having to do with the Damian Wayne storyline a little bit. Mike Barr is usually a pretty good writer, so I'm hope I'm getting that right. Sometimes I mix up the writers and the writers and the inkers and the people who draw the books. Anyways, just wanted to pick it up. It's $2. Didn't want to leave it there, you know. All new Wolverine. Nothing special about this, just a variant cover. Enjoyed it. You know, she's in flames. She's X-23. A lot of her books have gone down in price, so I've been picking up whatever I can when I can. So I'm assuming it'll go back up when she's back in a movie. That's how this kind of thing works, you know. So, but really enjoyed this cover. Thought it was really cool. Reminds me a bit of the Jean Grey Phoenix cover that was released by Jim Lee. So Dazzler #1. Went to a sale at another LCS. There's about 19 LCSs throughout Montreal and different parts of, I guess, Quebec. So I go all over the place hunting for books. That's what I do. So anyways, this I picked up for $5. Really didn't know much about Dazzler. Knew she was part of the X-Men. That's about it, but just really liked the cover. Thought it was really cool, very 70s. It's got a really nice look to it. If you can get it for cheap, definitely pick it up. If you're into cover collecting, this is definitely a cover that I think people should own. This one's sad book here, $2. It's a giant, oops, knock the camera. Okay, so there's a giant scratch right through this. The cover's been ripped. Again, didn't want to leave it, got it for $1, so it's like $1 for Justice League Dark #1. This book used to be hot, not a very hot book right now. If they announce something for the movie, you know, I think you can get copies anywhere between like $10 and $15 US. I'm not sure. Canadian prices are always jacked up, so we always have to pay a little bit more than US customers. So we're constantly paying higher duty fees and all this stuff. But anyways, this copy's totally messed up, but again, didn't want to leave it. Have a couple copies of this already. Really like the Justice League Dark, one of my favorite teams in DC, and hopefully they'll make a really good movie out of this one day. Yes, this. Okay, so I picked this up, another convention. Didn't pay much for this. This was a bundle. I ended up buying a lot of comics. I bought a lot, basically, of, I think it was like 300 comics. Approximately paid, like, I think $170. It was a whole Batman lot. And got some really, really nice keys in that. Basically, through this one, I might have paid $7 when you break it down for this copy. It's not a great copy. There's a lot of like spine ticks on it, but it is the first appearance of Damian Wayne, cameo appearance. Kind of cool to have. Really kind of dig that character. He's a lot more raw than most of the Robins, so hopefully he goes into a movie. The book might go up. If you can find this in the wild, definitely a book to pick up. Seen it in a lot of hauls. So it's another one, Batman Detectives 837. Just another Harley Quinn cover. There's another one that they had from this this whole run too. Just really dig the black and white Harley, you know, hanging with the Riddler. Just thought it was really cool. Yes, El Presidente. Fourth printing. Got this for $2. The Amazing Spider-Man 583. I have a first printing, I think second, third, fourth. I have all of them. This one I just picked up recently at a Comic-Con. Again, paid $2 for it. Wasn't going to leave it there. Came in a nice Mylar bag. Was pretty happy about it. Anyways, yeah, it's a pretty cool cover. If you like the President or not, you got to say, well, at least it's not that bad. It's pretty good. So, and my last book. Okay, so this one was a pretty big one for me. Okay, so what is this? This is Batgirl. Batgirl, or Batman Adventures number 12. You can tell by the cover it's definitely not an original. It's a reprint, or it possibly could have came out at the same time. I'm trying to figure out if someone has any idea of actually what it is. That would be kind of cool. I bought it online. It was one of my online purchases this year. I've been trying to collect different things to do this speaking haul, so this is why I've just been a little bit more thorough about, I guess, the things that I wanted to talk about. So anyways, this is Batgirl number 12. Really enjoyed owning this. It's really hard to find an original American copy. You know, again, this one, even when you open it, it doesn't really say much. It says it was reprinted in 1993, which was the time of the release. So honestly, I really don't know. But if you go online, they go anywhere between like 40 US to 20, depending on the quality, and you can get a pretty decent copy. It's like, again, I'm a cover hunter, so I was pretty happy just finding this. It was I wasn't going to be able to pay for the original, so there was one on my LCS. I think he was selling, it looked like a 2.0 for $350, and I just really didn't want to pay that kind of price. Anyways, thanks for checking out this first video of me speaking. I'll be doing these periodically. It'll be back and forth between music videos and, I guess, speaking videos. It's just I have to have something to speak about, and sometimes I kind of like go off on tangents and not actually speak about things that are related to what I'm actually looking at, like the comics. But thanks for watching. Subscribe and press the like button if you want, and ding on that bell if you want to check out some more stuff. This is Tim signing off.